watching Waterbury High School basketball replay presented by Waterbury High School Sports on channel 16 and 96.
Yeah! This is survival of the fittest. This is do or die. This is the winner takes it all, so take it all.
We are a minute away from the third and final broadcast of Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay, our Naugatuck Valley League Tournament quarterfinals. Crosby and Wilby, the two teams that we cover on Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay, both won their games earlier. Sacred Heart winning the game to start off the Naugatuck Valley League, and now our third and final team, the Kennedy Eagles, the number 3 seed in the Naugatuck Valley League, squaring off against the number 6 Torrington Red Raiders. So, according to the program that I got when I first walked in, the winner of this game would play Crosby. But I'm being informed by people of the schools that the winner of this game actually faces Sacred Heart. So I'm not 100% sure now which one it is. I'll go by the program and say that the winner of this game faces Crosby. So we'll stick with that for now, and if there's any other changes, you could go to our Facebook page at Waterbury High School Sports to get the full bracket for Monday. So let's get down to the court and announce the starting lineups for Torrington versus Kennedy.
Good evening and welcome to the Reggie O'Brien Gymnasium and on the George Serrano Court at Wilby High School for this evening's 2014 NVL Boys Basketball Tournament quarterfinal matchup between the Red Raiders of Torrington and the Eagles of Kennedy. I'd like to remind all spectators that the CIAC and NVL require us to maintain high standards of courtesy, fair play, and sportsmanship. Anyone not abiding by these rules will be removed from the gymnasium. And now the starting lineups. First for the number 6 seed, Red Raiders of Torrington. Number 1, Zach Mancini. Number 4, John McCarthy. Number 5, Connor Finn. Number 12, Mitchell Zagrodnik. And number 14, Desmond Lang. Torrington is coached by Eric Gamara. And now for the number 3 seed, Eagles of Kennedy High School. Number 21, Daquan Bowes. Number 5, Jaquan Love. Number 20, Don Jarrett. Number 10, Jairo Suarez. And number 33, DeAndre Boatwright. And it is coached by Arnold Lavasser.
All right, so once again, the starting lineups. First for the Torrington Red Raiders, the number 6 seed. Number 1, Zach Mancini. Number 4, John McCarthy. Number 5, Connor Finn. Number 12, Mitchell Zagrodnik. And number 14, Desmond Langs. And for the number 3 seed, Kennedy Eagles, number 33, DeAndre Boatwright. Number 21, Daquan Bowes. Number 5, Jaquan Love. Number 20, Don Jarrett. And number 10, Jairo Suarez. People to look for tonight. First for the Kennedy Eagles, number 3 team in the Naugatuck Valley League. They were 15-4 against the Naugatuck Valley League. Their only 4 losses were 2 losses against Crosby and 2 losses against Sacred Heart. Got to look for Don Jarrett. He's tall, he's athletic, he could shoot, he could rebound. He's definitely going to be someone that's going to be tallying up the score sheet tonight. And for Torrington, John McCarthy leads the team with 16 points. Also, Zach Mancini, someone to look at for tonight's game. Both teams heading to center court, shaking hands for good sportsmanship as we start this game. Jairo Suarez and number 14, Desmond Langs, will be at center court for the tip-off. Tip-off is won by Torrington. And we're underway here as John McCarthy brings it up for the Red Raiders. Passing it over to Zach Mancini. Now over to Zag Rodnick. Cross court, and it's intercepted by Jaquan Love. Love, finger roll off the glass, good for 2. So a quick 2 points there for the Kennedy Eagles. They go with a 3-2 zone on defense. Kicking it out is number 1, Zach Mancini with the ball. Nice ball move there, but it's intercepted. Don Jarrett on the fast break. Goes up, slams it home. 4-0 early. Kennedy leads in the first quarter. Don Jarrett slamming that one home. As I mentioned, the guy to look for the Eagles. 2 points there for Mitchell Zagrodnik. Jaquan Love starting at the point guard position, passing over to Don Jarrett. Jarrett trying to shake off his defender, has to pass it to Jaquan Love on the right side. Shot put up for 3, it's good. So Jaquan Love with an early 5 points within the first 2 minutes of this game. Passing over, nice ball movement, but it's tipped. Kicking it out, shot for 3, McCarthy, no good. Shot put up, no good. And eventually picked up by the Eagles. Jaquan Bowes has it. Passing it out to Jaquan Love. Off the hand of a Torrington defender. Will stay with the Eagles. Jaquan Love passing underneath to Jarrett. He saves it, but then it is stolen by number 14, Desmond Langs. Now passing up John McCarthy. Shot put up, and good for 2 is Mitchell Zadrodnik. So 7-4 with 5:52 to go in the first. DeAndre Boatwright puts up a fadeaway jumper with a hand in his face. It's good for 2. Nice bounce pass underneath, off the glass, good for 2. All 6 points by Zadrodnik. Pass over to Don Jarrett, being guarded by number 5, Connor Finn. And Finn will be called for the foul.
Torrington fouls on number 5, Connor Finn. His first, team first.
Inbound goes to Love. Love trying to spin. Pass tipped and then eventually retrieved by Jairo Suarez. 5:15 to go in the first quarter. Love passing to Suarez, mishandles it, goes out of bounds. Zach Mancini bringing it up for the Red Raiders. 9-6 with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Everybody touches the ball for Torrington during their possessions. That's something to look for. As a cross-court pass goes to Mancini for 3, no good. Rebounded by Zadrodnik. Nice pass off the glass, no good. And we have a foul. It was before the shot, so I don't think...
Kennedy foul number 10,
no free throws being made, so
first.
Foul on Suarez. And it's stolen by Bowes. Bowes on the fast break off the glass, good for 2.
That was Jaquan Bowes.
Shot put up off the glass, and good.
That was Mitchell Zadrodnik.
8 points now for Mitchell Zadrodnik. All 8 points from Torrington. Shot put up by Suarez, no good, and it's going the other way. Langs. Shot is blocked and out of bounds. DeAndre Boatwright with the block there. Inbound pass goes to Zach Mancini in the corner, and it's stolen by Jairo Suarez. So a lot of ball movement for Torrington, but they have to take care of the ball a little bit better than they are right now. Shot put up and good. Fadeaway jumper by DeQuan Bowes. As I was saying, a lot of ball movement for Torrington, but they have to take care of it. A lot of turnovers so far. As another one's right there by Don Jarrett. 3:45 to go. Eagles lead by 5, 13-8. Don Jarrett puts up a three. No good. Boatwright cannot get the rebound, and it's picked up eventually by Connor Finn. Now John McCarthy. Bounce pass in the corner to Zach Mancini. Wide open. No good. Zadradnik gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Mancini. And now number 5, Connor Finn, double teamed. Over to McCarthy. Now to Mancini. Zadradnik McTandles it, but regains it, puts up a shot, no good, and it's mishandled. And now the Eagles have the fast break. Don Jarrett off the glass will go to the line shooting 2.
Torrington fouls on number 1, Zach Mancini. His first, team second.
Zach Mancini with the foul.
Shots.
The first free throw is good. Second free throw is also good. So 4 points now for Don Jarrett. 3 minutes ago in the first quarter, 15-8, the Eagles lead. Kicked out and wide open for three, no good. Now Jaquan Love will bring it up for the Eagles. Love on top of the key, no good, and eventually picked up by number 14, Desmond Langs. Now Connor Finn. Finn. Pass intended for Mancini. Nice pass there. Don Jarrett off the glass, good for 2.
Jarrett from DeQuan Bowes.
DeQuan Bowes spins, lofts it over his head, and accurately passes it to Don Jarrett, who gets the easy lay-in. Timeout called by Torrington. 2:34 to go in the first quarter. 17-8 in favor of the Eagles. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on channel 16 and 96. My name is Michael Valenti, and this is the third game that you are watching from the Naugatuck Valley League tournament. The two that you saw before, Crosby Bulldogs winning their game, and also the Wilby Wildcats winning their game. Wilby beating St. Paul and Crosby beating Wolcott. The other game that was earlier to start off the Naugatuck Valley League tournament, Sacred Heart getting the victory over Naugatuck. So the next time we'll have basketball will be on Monday, weather permitting, and we'll see how that goes. They're predicting 4 to 8 inches in Connecticut, possibly 6 to 12. So if there is snow, I believe Athletic Director Stephen Baldwin mentioned that they'll just move the second round and the third round up a day. So the semifinals will be on Tuesday and the finals will be on Thursday. But we'll let the snow fall first before that happens. Zadradnik misses the shot, and it's eventually rebounded by number 21, DeQuan Bowes. Mishandled there by number 23, Tyreek Middleton, and it circles around for the Eagles. 2:12 to go. Bowes puts up a three, shot no good, and it's rebounded by Zadradnik. Bounce pass to Mancini, saves it. Zadradnik now underneath the legs. It's tipped, still tipped, and Bowes has it. Now Don Jarrett. 3-on-2. Jarrett off the glass, no good. Tip in, no good. Eventually picked up and won. Daryl Flowers.
Oh, Daryl Flowers. Torrington foul number 5, Connor Finn. Second team.
So Finn commits his second foul.
Torrington substitution number 20, Dom Sabia.
Dom Sabia
Daryl Flowers
makes his first appearance of the game.
One shot.
Flowers misses the free throw, and Torrington gets the rebound. Passing over John McCarthy, now Connor Finn. Finn back to McCarthy, circling around in the corner is number 20, Dominic Sabia. Now it's over to McCarthy. McCarthy, who averages almost 16 points a game, leads this team in scoring. Passing it over now to Connor Finn. McCarthy, wide open, Mancini for three. It's good! So the first points of the second quarter, the first points by someone not named Mitchell Zadrodnik, by Zach Mancini on the three-pointer there.
First team, second.
1:07 to go in the first quarter, 19-11 the score. Foul called on Tyreek Middleton. Pass over to Dominic Sabia. Kicked out to Mancini. Zadrodnik, good ball movement underneath. Ball still loose underneath and one.
That was John McCarthy.
John McCarthy gets the 2 points. And we'll go to the line to finish the three-point play.
Tyreek Middleton is second.
Tyreek Middleton commits another foul, his second.
John McCarthy in the line. One shot.
The free throw no good. Zadrodnik puts it up and good. That's 10 points for him in this first quarter. 41 seconds ago. Eagles lead by 4, 19-15. Flowers over to Don Jarrett. Jarrett wide open is Middleton, and he's going to be called for the travel. Stutter step before he started his dribble. And with 32 seconds to go, Torrington has a chance to make this a one-possession game. Pass over to Mancini. Underneath Zadrodnik, good for two. 18 seconds ago, Eagles lead 19-17. Don Jarrett, nice moves but can't get the shot up, and it's eventually picked up by Connor Finn. 8 seconds ago, here's McCarthy, 5 seconds. McCarthy, underneath is Zadrodnik, good! And that's going to end the first quarter, all tied up at 19. This Mitchell Zadrodnik has found his way underneath the basket and has been doing very well in this first quarter. And after 1 quarter to play, we're tied at 19. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. And we're also streaming live on YouTube.
This game between Torrington and Kennedy. And our next game at 7 p.m. will be Crosby and Wilby.
So the PA announcer has announced it and confirmed that our first matchup in the semifinals will be between the number 1 seed Crosby Bulldogs and the number 5 seed Wilby Wildcats. So the winner of this game between the Kennedy Eagles and the Torrington Red Raiders will play Sacred Heart, the number 2 seed. Both those games scheduled for Monday, March 3rd, but with weather that may be pushed back to Tuesday, March 4th. So we start the second quarter. It's Don Jarrett, Daquan Bowes, DeAndre Boatwright, Jaquan Love, and and Daryl Flowers. For Torrington, it's Zach Mancini, Connor Finn, Mitchell Zadrodnik, John McCarthy, Shot put up and no good. And also Dominic Sabia. Another put up, no good. It's kicked out. Zach Manzini saves it. He steps out of bounds, so it is out of bounds on Torrington. So the Eagles have the ball back, 7:42 to go in the second quarter. Bose, bounce pass to Jaquan Love. Love kicks it out, shot put up, no good. And it's going the other way. McCarthy kicks it out to number 5, that's Connor Finn. Shot put up by Sabia, no good. And it's going the other way. And they're saying the foul's on Connor Finn.
That's what I had.
Torrington foul on number 5, Connor Finn. His third personal foul, team score. Torrington substitution number 0, Victor Diaz.
Victor Diaz makes his first appearance in the game. Over to Daryl Flowers. And travel, so it's going the other way. We're 50 seconds into this second quarter. No one has scored yet, and we're tied at 19-19. Mitchell Zadradnik having himself a pretty decent first quarter. 14 points for him already. McCarthy over to Victor Diaz. Diaz over to Mancini. McCarthy passes underneath, it's tipped, and a foul is called.
Torrington foul number 4, John McCarthy. His first team
So the foul on McCarthy, that's his first. Jairo Suarez ducks a couple players, can't get the basket in, gets his own rebound off the glass and good for 2. That's the first 2 points for Jairo Suarez. 6:37 to go, and we have our first 2 points in the second quarter. McCarthy drives the baseline, finger roll, doesn't go in. Ball's loose and eventually picked up by Victor Diaz, thinks about shooting, now puts up a shot off the back of the rim, no good, eventually rebounded by Daryl Flowers. Now Jaquan Love. Love, pick made by Boatwright. Driving the baseline is Bose, shot blocked and goes out of bounds. No foul is called.
Torrington substitution number 14, Desmond Lang.
Desmond Lang re-enters the game for Dominic Sabia. DeAndre Boatwright will inbound it for the Eagles and goes to Jairo Suarez. Almost hit the separator on top of the ceiling here. Now Jaquan Love puts up a 3, no good, and rebounded by Zadradnik. McCarthy waits to put the shot up. Shot no good, and it's rebounded by Bose. Under 6 minutes to go. 21-19 the score. Pass over to Jaquan Love. Love mishandles it, and it's picked up by McCarthy. And it's going the other way. Zadradnik goes to the foul line, spin move. He's called for the travel before any contact was made. Don Jarrett re-enters the game for Kennedy.
Go Raiders! Come on, defense!
So Daquan Bose will bring it up with 5.5 to go. Eagles lead 21-19. Only 2 points in this second quarter. We have a whistle blown and a foul away from the action.
Torrington foul on number 12, Mitchell Zadradnik. His first team 6.
Zadradnik with the foul.
Good up for them!
Torrington substitution number 13, Spencer Morris.
Bounce pass, and it's stolen by number 14, Langs. Mancini up to Langs, and a foul is called. Desmond Langs will go to the line shooting 2, trying to tie this game up at 21. 5:17 to go in the second quarter. First one is good.
And substitution for 24, Larry Locke.
Larry Locke makes his first appearance of the game. Lang trying to tie this one up. Second free throw is no good and rebounded by Don Jarrett. Like I said, Don Jarrett's going to be a threat for the Kennedy Eagles. He has the size to rebound. He has the athleticism, and one.
That was Jaquan Love.
Jaquan Love gets the lay-in, draws the foul. Will try to complete the three-point play. But Don Jarrett, he can shoot from the outside. He can drive it in. He's a very talented player. Jaquan Love now with 7 points, looking to make it 8 and make this a 2-possession game. The free throw is good. So it's now 24-20 with 5:07 to go in the half. Bounce pass in the corner, going cross court to Victor Diaz. Diaz to Mancini for 3. Good! Another three-pointer for Zach Mancini, and it's a 1-point game. Hand off to Don Jarrett. Jarrett trying to kick it out. He does to Jaquan Love. Love thinks about passing, then thinks about shooting, and eventually kicks it out to Bose for 3. No good. Tipped. Locke can't handle the rebound. Saved by Victor Diaz. They're saying no, he did not stay in bounds. A terrific effort there by Victor Diaz. I guess his tippy toes went on the line before he got possession of it. 4.5 to go. Drives, no good. And now it's going the other way. McCarthy will push it. 3-on-2. Shot up, in. They're not going to call the basket. It was before the shot.
Kennedy foul number 5, Jaquan Love, his first, team's 5th.
Jaquan Love will be charged with the foul. Spencer Morgs puts up a 3. It's good!
Spencer Morgs.
So now Torrington has the lead, 26-24 with 4 minutes to go. Ball underneath, Larry Locke has it. Shot put up, and good.
That was Larry Locke.
So we're tied up at 26, past the halfway mark of the second half, or second quarter. Morgs in the corner, stops his dribble, goes cross court to Victor Diaz. Diaz kicks it out, but it's intercepted by Don Jarrett. Jarrett, 2-on-1, puts it off the glass, and he has 8 points and gives Kennedy back the lead. McCarthy kicks it out to Morgs for 3. No good, rebounded by Bose. So a lot of transition going on. Ball is mishandled. Locke is fouled. I believe Diaz got a hand on him.
Torrington foul number 13, Spencer Morris, his first, team's 8. Larry Locke with the line.
Larry Locke goes to the line, shooting 2. Locke's first is short.
Torrington substitution for 10, Jason Vinsko. Also number 20, Dom Savia.
Dom Savia returns to the game and making his first appearance in tonight's game, Jason Vinsko. Second is no good.
Torrington ball.
So Torrington ball.
Substitution number 33, DeAndre Boatwright.
Boatwright will come in for Larry Locke. 28-26, Kennedy leads with 3:13 to go. Ball is loose. Passing over to number 4, John McCarthy. He drives, he's guarded by Love, and ball goes out of bounds. Not touched by a Kennedy defender, so a turnover made by Desmond Langs. Daquan Bowes now to Jaquan Love. Love lofts it up, and it's intercepted by Zach Mancini. Bouncing it in the corner, that's Vinsco. Mancini in the corner for 3, no good. And ball is still loose and eventually picked up by Vinsco. No backcourt violation called. 3-pointer good! Zach Mancini with another 3-pointer, giving Torrington the lead, 29-28, 2:15 to go in the second quarter. That's 3 3-pointers for Mancini. Jaquan Love will bounce pass it to Jarrett, puts up a 3 for the lead, short, ball's up in the air and eventually rebounded by number 20, Dominic Sabia. And traveling on Zach Mancini, and he knew it as soon as he did it.
Take it away! Take it away, defense!
Don Jarrett has it on top of the key. Less than 2 minutes to go. Torrington now has the lead by 1. It's been back and forth with the lead so far in this game. Jaquan Love, nice play there. And that gives the Eagles back the lead. 10 points for Jaquan Love. Minute and a half to go. Shot put up by Vinsco, no good. And it's going the other way. Foul on Dominic Sabia.
His first team night.
9 team fouls for Torrington. Tyshawn Rogers getting a couple points
Substitution number 12.
in a game he's not even in. He took the game ball and bounced it up and scored before giving it back to the referees. Zach, give me a thumbs up if you got that. You did get that? Unfortunately, Tyshawn Rogers' 2 points there does not go towards his quest to become the the Naugatuck Valley League all-time scorer. He was 77 points away going into the game, or going into his game today against Wolcott. He scored 21, so now he's 56 points away. The shot is good from Darryl Flowers, so he'll get another free throw. 31-29 with 1:23 to go. So Tyshawn Rogers from Crosby. The second free throw, no good. And eventually rebounded. Jaquan Love underneath. Nice play to Darryl Flowers.
That was Darryl Flowers. Love the block ball.
Zadrodnik. Bounce pass to Lang. Travel.
Kennedy ball.
So Jairo Suarez comes back into the
Jairo
game.
Suarez.
So now Tyshawn Rogers is 56 points away to becoming the all-time scorer in the Naugatuck Valley League. He's already Crosby's all-time scorer. Passing it up to Daquan Bowes. Less than a minute to go in the first half. Driving the baseline, Jairo Suarez. Now to DeAndre Boatwright. Shot put up, no good. Suarez can't tip it in, and it's rebounded by number 12, Mitchell Zadrodnik. Vinsco, shot put up for 3. McCarthy can't get it in. Up and 1. Desmond Langs. Langs makes this a 2-point game. Wants to complete the 3-point play to make it a 1-point game.
His second, team 6.
Larry Locke will re-enter the game, going in for DeAndre Boatwright, who commits the foul.
Desmond Langs at the line. One shot.
39.3 seconds ago in the second quarter. Langs completes the 3-point play, and it's a 1-point game. Jaquan Love getting a call from his head coach. Handing it off to Daquan Bowes, less than 30 seconds to go. Love. Don Jarrett now has it on top of the key. Jarrett trying to shake off his defender, has to retreat, calls a play. 15 seconds left. Now to Jairo Suarez, back to Don Jarrett. 10 seconds left. Jarrett over to Bowes. To Jairo Suarez with 5 seconds. Suarez kicks it out to Larry Locke. 2 seconds, shot put up before the buzzer, and it's short, no good. So that's gonna end the first half. It's been a good one so far, 33-32. The Kennedy Eagles lead this one. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on channel 16 and 96, and also streaming live on YouTube. Second half coming up.
Locations in Waterbury at 601 Watertown Avenue, 236 CommunityFCU.org.
And we're back for the third quarter at the half. Kennedy Eagles lead 33-32 against the Torrington Red Raiders. And it's been a pretty decent game. Both teams have been back and forth. Not too much sloppiness, but Torrington at first, good ball movement, but just a little sloppy, causing some turnovers. But then they were managed to come back into this one. Get the lead, lose the lead, get back the lead. So it's been back and forth between the two teams. Mitchell Zadrodnik having himself a pretty decent game. He has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Let me count that again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 points for the Torrington Red Raiders. Jaquan Love having himself a good game. He has 12 points. Excuse me, he has 10 points. He has 10 points. Don Jarrett has 8 points for the Kennedy Eagles. We get set for the third quarter here. Counter Finn passes it into Zach Mancini, and we're underway. Mancini's having himself a pretty decent game behind the 3-point line. Shot up, no good. And rebounded by Lang, almost stolen. Connor Finn, reverse layup, no good, and it's rebounded by Don Jarrett. Jaquan Love retreats. Passing to Jairo Suarez. 30 seconds in. Now in the corner, Jaquan Love is open. Drives, finds Don Jarrett, but mishandles it, goes out of bounds. Don Jarrett raising his hand. He knew that was on him. Good pass underneath by Jaquan Love, but just mishandled it. And it's going to be a turnover. So now Torrington has a chance to take back the lead. Pass over to number 4. That's John McCarthy with only 2 points in this game. He averages 16 a game. Drives, spin move, pass underneath, it's tipped, and Don Jarrett now has it. A minute into this third quarter, no one has scored yet. Don Jarrett has scored the first points of the second half. That gives them double digits. Bounce pass, shot put up, out of bounds. And we'll stay with Torrington. Inbound pass to number 1, that is Zach Mancini. Mancini now to Connor Finn. Finn to Mitchell Zadrodnik. Now McCarthy. 35-32 with less than 6.5 to go in the third. Connor Finn kicks it out to Mancini. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Langs. Langs rips it out of the hands of a couple Eagles defenders. Shot put up for 3, no good. Gets his own rebound. The lay-in, no good. Langs again gets the rebound. Off the glass and good for 2. Desmond Langs with a pretty impressive possession there. A couple rebounds, eventually gets the 2 points. Everybody touching the ball in that possession too for Torrington. They definitely distribute very nicely to get the perfect shot. Daquan Bowes stops his dribble, has to pass to somebody, does so to Don Jarrett. Jarrett, no foul called there as Boatwright and Finn collide. And Connor Finn was looking for an offensive foul. He didn't get it, so now he expresses his feelings. Jaquan Love gets the inbound pass, puts up a 3, no good, rebounded by McCarthy. And he's gonna push this one up, it's 3-on-1, pass underneath the Mancini, and good for 2. That gives him double digits of the night, 11 points for him. His first 2-point field goal of the night. Love guarded by McCarthy, has to retreat. Kicks it out to Don Jarrett, puts up a 3, no good, rebounded by Zadrodnik. And now McCarthy will bring it up. Over to Mancini, Zadrodnik, nice crossover dribble, shot put up, blocked by Boatwright. And now Finn, nice no-look pass to number 4 McCarthy, shot no good. And it's going the other way, eventually picked up by Don Jarrett. No-look pass by Flowers. Ball's up in the air. Mancini trying to slam it, but by good fortune actually ends up with Desmond Langs. Zadrodnik drives the baseline. Shot put up. Foul is called. Zadrodnik, his first trip to the free throw line today. He has 14 points in this game, leading the Red Raiders in scoring right now. His first free throw is good. So now the Red Raiders with a 2-point lead, 37-35, with 4.5 to go in the third. Second is no good, and it's rebounded by Darryl Flowers. Don Jarrett touching the ball an awful lot in this third quarter. He is their go-to guy. He's a threat behind the three-point line. He can get it underneath with his size. Shot put up for 3. Bowes, no good. And it is rebounded by Don Jarrett. Jarrett drives, shot up, and good for 2. Showing the athleticism and able to drive. Shot put up for 3. Mancini, it's good! Even the hand of DeAndre Boatwright couldn't stop Mancini on that one, and that is his 4th three-pointer of the game. Love thinking about taking the shot, but drives instead. Finger roll, no good, and it's picked up by McCarthy. On the fast break, Langs, shot up, no good, but draws the foul. Good idea by Desmond Langs to wait before the shot was put up, forcing Don Jarrett to jump and draw the foul.
Desmond Langs at the line 2.
So Lang going to the line, shooting 2. He has 2 free throws earlier, hit them both. First is good.
Substitution Kennedy, number 23, Tyreek Middleton, number 10, Jairo Suarez.
So Suarez and Middleton re-enter the game for Bowes and Flowers. Second free throw is good. So now 4 for 4 is Langs, and this one quickly passed up to Middleton. A couple bounces on the rim, but it doesn't go in. It's rebounded by Zadrodnik. Shot put up for 3, Mancini, good! Zach Mancini, the sharpshooter. Timeout called by Kennedy, and the Torrington crowd getting rowdy. 45-37 with 3:19 to go in the third. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. The 2 Waterbury teams that we covered earlier today have won. Crosby, Wilby. They'll face each other on Monday. The winner of this game will face Sacred Heart, who you've seen in prior broadcasts. So they're no stranger to the Waterbury High School sports, even though they don't really cover them. But the Kennedy Eagles are starting to let this one slip away. 45-37. Zach Mancini has been a sharpshooter behind the three-point line, and Mitchell Zadrodnik has been deadly underneath. Don Jarrett trying to drive, spin move, shot put up, no good. Boatwright gets the rebound. He puts it off the glass and good for two.
That was DeAndre Boatwright.
So 3 minutes to go now. Mancini will push this one quickly. Shot put up for three. Good! John McCarthy. It's his first three of the night. And we have a foul called on Mancini.
Torrington fouls number one, Zach Mancini, his second, team second.
Victor Diaz comes in for Connor Finn.
Number 0, Victor Diaz.
Inbound pass to Jaquan Love. And now to Tyreek Middleton. Don Jarrett gets it to Suarez for three. No good. Trying to get it is Middleton. Contact made, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Middleton. And it's going back to Torrington. We're at the Reggie O'Brien Gymnasium on the George Torado Court. It will be high school for the final game of the Naugatuck Valley League quarterfinals. Right now, the Torrington Red Raiders leading this one 48-39. Shot put up for three by Zadrodnik. Good! Shot up, no good. And rebounded by McCarthy. Ball's tipped, but regained by McCarthy. McCarthy drives. Underneath is Zadrodnik. Good for two! And you can hear the Torrington Red Raiders come alive. Less than 2 minutes ago, the Red Raiders trying to run away with this one. Pass over to Jaquan Love. He's called for the travel.
Substitution number 21, Jaquan Bowes.
So Bowes comes in for Love. 1:47 to go in the third quarter. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on channel 16 and 96. And we're streaming live today on YouTube. Zadrodnik kicks it out to Victor Diaz. Diaz, no look pass, but should have looked because it went right into the breadbasket of number 21, Jaquan Bowes. Bowes drives it up, no good. Tip in, no good. Ball's loose and touched by Victor Diaz before it goes out of bounds. Kahil Gaskins makes his first appearance in this game for Kennedy. Don Jarrett drives. He's going to be... No, foul is called. I thought he was going to be called for the up and down, but they're going to call a foul against Torrington. That's Langs with the foul.
Don Jarrett at the line, 2 shots.
So Don Jarrett will go to the line shooting 2. First is good. Jarrett, a very good free throw shooter as well. He's 3 for 3 tonight. Make that 4 for 4. 14 points for Don Jarrett. 1:13 to go. Red Raiders lead by 12, and it's intercepted by Don Jarrett. Puts up a jumper from the foul line. It's good.
That was Don Jarrett.
McCarthy passing it to Mancini. Nice crossover dribble there. Shot rims out. Rebounded underneath by Langs. Langs kicks it out to Diaz. Diaz lofts it up off the glass. No good. Don Jarrett does not get the rebound. It goes out of bounds and will go to Torrington.
Torrington substitution.
Connor Finn re-enters the game. He comes in for Mitchell Zadrognik.
Let's go, Raven!
Or excuse me. No, Zadrognik stays in the game, but Connor Finn is in the game as a substitute. Finn mishandles it, and it's picked up by Daquan Bowes. Bowes, bounce pass it down, Jarrett, off the glass, good for 2. 30 seconds left. Wide open is Langs, and he'll lay it in for an easy 2. 10 points now for Desmond Langs. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Eagles trailing by 10, 55-45. Don Jarrett puts up a 3, good. So 5 seconds left. Zadrognik, wide open McCarthy off the glass, good for 2, and that's going to end the third quarter. 57-48. 8 minutes to go in this one. Torrington is 8 minutes away from seeing Sacred Heart. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on channel 16 and 96. And also streaming live on YouTube. We thank you for watching. If you have watched today on YouTube or watching the broadcast on channel 16 and 96, my name is Michael Valenti. Torrington leading this one 57-48. It is the final game of the Naugatuck Valley League quarterfinals. Earlier today we saw the Sacred Heart Hearts defeat the Naugatuck Greyhounds in the first game, and then the Willoughby Wildcats winning one in overtime against the St. Paul Falcons, and then the Crosby Bulldogs taking care of Wolcott one-sidedly, scoring over 90 points in that game. So how the tournament picture is now, we were a little misinformed in the first 2 games, so I apologize for that. But how it is now, Crosby will face Willoughby in the semifinals, which will also happen here at Willoughby High School. So even though Crosby's the #1 seed, Willoughby might have the home court advantage. So Kennedy and Torrington are playing for a spot in the semifinals against the Sacred Heart Hearts. Don Jarrett puts up a 3. Contact made, no foul call, then it's rebounded by the Raiders. Oh! Don Jarrett again, jumping a little too early, and Langs goes back to the line shooting 2.
Penny foul number 20, Don Jarrett, his third, team's third. Desmond Langs at the line, 2 shots.
Langs 4 for 4 from the free throw line already. Make that 5 for 5. And now 6 for 6.
Penny substitution, number 32, Daryl Flowers.
Daryl Flowers goes in for Cahill Gaskins.
Let's go, defense!
Ball is loose, picked up by Langs. A jump ball going to Torrington.
Possession, Torrington.
Let's go, Raven!
59-48. 7.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Now the ball movement being made by Torrington. Shot put up for 3. McCarthy can't get it, and it's rebounded by Jairo Suarez. Daquan Bowes. Bowes in the corner to Flowers, trying to drive the baseline, but heavily guarded by McCarthy. Bowes puts up a 3. No good. Little too much oomph there. And Torrington gets the ball back. Nice crossover, but then off the foot. And a foul is called.
Kickball.
They're calling it a kickball on McCarthy, so it's going to go the other way.
Eagles.
Pass over to Jairo Suarez. Less than 7 minutes to go in this game. Don Jarrett. Oh no, it's off the foot of Zadrodnik and then picked back up by Suarez. And then he'll hand it off to Bose. Back to Suarez. A man-to-man defense being applied by Torrington. Underneath, Boatwright mishandles it, and it's picked up by Jairo Suarez. 4 points for him tonight. Oh, Connor Finn almost got called for the travel. Off the knees of number 32, Daryl Flowers. Mancini, ball's tipped and regained by Mancini. No reach and call foul there that the fans are looking for. Ball's tipped, and it is Don Jarrett up and at him.
Jarrett.
7 points now is the lead. 6 minutes to go. Double teamed with McCarthy, and a foul is called. On
And he
Bose.
fouls at number 21, Daquan Bose, his first game score.
Pass over to Zadrodnik, who's having himself a decent game. Now to Connor Finn. Finn underneath to Zadrodnik. Passes it to Lang, and it's mishandled. And regained by Mancini. Then tipped out by Bose. Good play there. Jarrett off the glass, good for two.
Jarrett.
Daquan Bose with a nice defensive play there. Knocking it out. Zadrodnik, no good, and it's rebounded by Flowers. And here come the Eagles, 59-54. Nice crossover there. Don Jarrett for three. Yes! And we have a ball game again. Timeout called by Torrington. 59-57, 5:12 to go in the fourth. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on channel 16 and 96, and we're streaming live on the Waterbury High School Sports YouTube channel. So if you've been watching today, we thank you for that. Don't forget to subscribe to us if you're watching on our public access channels by going to YouTube and search for Waterbury High School Sports. We stream games live starting today. This is actually our first day of streaming live games. And we also upload previous games on the channel as well. So if you're a fan of Crosby, Kennedy, or Wilby, you can watch every basketball game that we've broadcast this season. And there's been some good ones. And this has been a good one as well, 59-57. Torrington still leads this one, but Kennedy has found their way back into the game. Don Jarrett has found a hot streak. $28 points for Don Jarrett in this game. Mancini, who has 5 3-pointers in this game. Foul is called. The foul is on DeAndre Boatwright.
DeAndre Boatwright, his third team's member.
Boatwright now with three fouls. Kennedy with 5 team fouls. Finn needs to inbound it to somebody, finds number 12, and now it's McCarthy. McCarthy kicks out to Zadrodnik. The shot, no good. Langs and Bose grab it, and it's a jump ball going to Kennedy.
Kennedy.
So now Kennedy has a chance to at least tie this one with 5 minutes to go.
Go defense!
Bose passing it to his left. That is Daryl Flowers. Flowers over to number 33, DeAndre Boatwright. Boatwright to Bose. 4:40 to go. Don Jarrett, who's been deadly in this second half. Trying to drive, he can't. Daryl Flowers will drive. Has a quick, easy lane, and we are tied at 59. 7 points for Daryl Flowers. Kicked out to Connor Finn, and now very heavy defense being applied. Three-pointer again from Zach Mancini. Little too aggressive there, leaving Mancini wide open, and now the Torrington Raiders have the lead again. Don Jarrett. Foul called on the floor. On Desmond Lang.
14, Desmond Lang's his second team for
Lang's second foul of the game. Neither team really in foul trouble, but with 4 minutes to go in this game, you don't want to get into any foul trouble. Off the foot of Connor Finn, and we'll reset play. Inbound pass to Daquan Bowes, shot up, no good, and is rebounded by Flowers, trying to save it, but eventually goes on the far side out of bounds, and it is going the other way. Nice spin move by Mancini, no look pass to Zadroznik. Zadroznik passing it back to Mancini. Stops at the foul line, takes a shot, good for two. So it's back to a two-possession game. Torrington leads 64-59. Don Jarrett for three, and there it is, another one-possession game.
Jarrett. Timeout, Kennedy.
Kennedy calls a timeout after the three-pointer
Ladies and gentlemen,
from Don Jarrett.
50 raffle winning number.
That's his third three-pointer of the game. As I mentioned, his size, he can dominate underneath. His athleticism can make him drive. And he can shoot the three, and he's showing it all here in the fourth quarter. .31 points now for Don Jarrett. It's 64-62 with 3:36 to go in the fourth quarter. The winner will face the number 2 seed Sacred Heart. And then the other semifinal matchup is between the Crosby Bulldogs, who easily won their game against Wolcott, and will be the host of the Naugatuck Valley League tournament this season. They won in overtime against St. Paul. St. Paul leading the majority of the game, and then will be tied it up going into overtime. Their first lead of the game, and their only lead of the game, was in overtime, and it was just enough to get the final and head on to the semifinals. 3:36 to go in the fourth. 64-62, Torrington leads. Pass over. Nice move there, shot up, and good for two. John McCarthy, who has 7 points in this game. Don Jarrett, guarded by Desmond Langs. Kicked out to Suarez for two. Off the back of the rim, no good. Flowers' back foot was out of bounds, so it's going the other way. Must say, a pretty decent crowd here for Willoughby High School. A lot of teams supporting. A lot of teams, even after they're done, are still here. Driving the baseline, Langs. Zadroznik is called for the 3-second violation. Could not get a pass out, could not get the shot up after a great defense there by Jairo Suarez and Don Jarrett. 3 minutes to go in the game. Kennedy trails by 4. Bounce pass to Jarrett. No foul called. Desmond Langs getting in the way of Don Jarrett to get the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Mancini throws it right into the gut of DeAndre Boatwright. Flowers off the glass, Sanborn! Daryl Flowers, making this a 2-point game, and with the free throw can make it a 1-point game. 2:44 to go.
Daryl Flowers at the line. One shot.
The shot is no good and rebounded by Connor Finn. Contact made, no foul called. Finn over to Zadrodnik. Bounce pass to McCarthy. Underneath Finn. Now Langs. Travel on Langs.
Shoot the ball!
Langs, whose name has been called a lot in today's game, whether it was for rebounding, free throw shooting, scoring, defense. He's been pretty good for Torrington today. And we have a foul call. That one's going to be on Mitchell Zadrodnik.
Torrington foul number 1, Zach Mancini.
Excuse me, Zach Mancini. Mancini's third. 2-point game. Shot blocked and taken away by McCarthy. So because of the block, it actually ended up being a jump ball, but the possession arrow was going to Torrington anyway. So I'm not sure if that's good for Torrington or bad, but they do have the ball. Mancini on top of the key. Trying to drive, ball's loose, foul call.
Kennedy fouls on number 33, DeAndre Boatwright.
Boatwright,
team 6.
Fourth foul. Boatwright has been doing pretty well rebounding. They do not want him to foul out. He stays in the game with 2 minutes to go. Shot put up, off the glass, no good. Langs and Boatwright there, but it's picked up by Zadrodnik. Finn kicks it out to Mancini. Mancini kicks it out to McCarthy for 3. Air ball right into the hands of Boatwright. Now Don Jarrett. Less than 2 minutes ago. Passing it to Daquan Bowes. Now to Jarrett. Jarrett passing it over to Daquan Bowes. Back to Jarrett for 3. No good. Rebounded by McCarthy. Now McCarthy pushing it up. 2-point lead for the Raiders. 66-64. Stops the dribble over to Zadrodnik. No look pass to Mancini for 3. It's good. 25 points for Zach Mancini. The tip in no good. It's rebounded underneath by Flowers off the glass and draws a foul. A big 3-pointer there for Zach Mancini. 7 3-pointers in this game. Ties Lex Perez for the most 3-pointers in the first round. Lex Perez, who had 7 in Crosby's game versus Wolcott. The first free throw is good from Daryl Flowers. Now a 4-point game with 1:10 to go. We already had one overtime game at Willoughby High School. Could we see another to finish off the Naugatuck Valley League quarterfinals? Flowers' second is good.
Timeout, Kennedy.
Kennedy calls a timeout. 1:10 to go. 69-66 is the score. Winner goes to play Sacred Heart right now on Monday. I don't really want to go with the what ifs because there's, snow. It's supposed to be in the forecast. I don't really trust forecasts until I see the weather. I'm one of those kind of weather people. I look up at the sky and that's the weather for me. But in the event there's snow and we have cancellations, it might be moved to Tuesday. But for now, we'll say Monday. It will be the 7 o'clock game, Sacred Heart versus the winner of this one. The 5 o'clock game has already been determined. It will be Crosby against the host. Will be in a Waterbury crosstown rival game. Sacred Heart, a Waterbury High School. Will they face another Waterbury High School in Kennedy? We're 1 minute and 10 seconds away from possibly answering that question. So it's Don Jarrett, DeAndre Boatwright, Daquan Bowes, Daryl Flowers, and Jairo Suarez for the Eagles. Connor Finn, Zach Mancini, John McCarthy, Mitchell Zadrodnik, and Desmond Langs for Torrington. A foul is called. And that's going to put Torrington in the bonus. So Mancini will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. 4 fouls for Don Jarrett.
Zach Mancini at the line. 1-and-1.
Don Jarrett is with 4 fouls tonight. They need him in the game. They can't take him out because of fouls. The first free throw is good for Mancini. So it's now a 4-point game again, 70-66 with 1:08 to go. Don Jarrett has been the leading scorer for the Eagles. If he falls out, that could be big trouble for Kennedy, as the second free throw is good from Mancini. Daquan Bowes to Don Jarrett. Bowes tipped out of bounds and will stay with the Eagles. 5-point game, 1:04 to go in this one. DeAndre Boatwright passing it in the corner to Daryl Flowers. Flowers lofts it up to Bowes. 1 minute to go. Don Jarrett thinks about shooting. Trying to drive, kicks it out to Bowes for 3. No, it rims out. Goes out of bounds, and it's stolen by Zadrodnik. Pass is back to Zadrodnik with 45 seconds. Mancini, Zadrodnik, Langs, off the glass. Desmond Langs. Now Jarrett. Torrington crowd on their feet. 30 seconds to go. They're up by 7. Ball up and good for Daryl Flowers scores there, 73-68 with 24.8 seconds to go. A 30-second timeout by Kennedy. Possession arrow right now goes to Kennedy in the event of a jump ball. We're in the final 25 seconds of the final quarterfinal game of the Naugatuck Valley League tournament on Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay. My name is Michael Valenti. Thank you for watching on channel 16 and 96. And if you're watching on YouTube as we're streaming live today, thank you for that as well. This one far from over. With the help of Mitchell Zadrodnik and Zach Mancini, Torrington is 24.8 seconds away from winning this one. But Don Jarrett may have other plans for the Kennedy Eagles. Jarrett and Boatwright, who are both on the floor, both have 4 fouls. Daryl Flowers, Daquan Bowes, and Jairo Suarez will complete the lineup for the Eagles. Finn, McCarthy, Zadrodnik, Mancini, and Finn. Foul called.
Penalty foul, number 32, Daryl Flowers.
That's on Flowers. So that will bring McCarthy to the line for a 1-and-1. McCarthy, with 7 points in this game, only has 1 free throw line. The 1-and-1 is good, so he'll get a second. Trying to make it a 3-possession game here, and he does. Don Jarrett with 3 guys in his face, no good. 17 seconds left, the ball is out of bounds, it's going to Torrington. So you see some of the fans starting to file out here in the final 16 seconds. Torrington looks like they are going to advance to the semifinals to face Sacred Heart. And a foul is called. This one on Daquan Bowes. So Kennedy, who has won every game against the Naugatuck Valley League this season, except for when they faced Crosby or Sacred Heart, are 16 seconds away from losing to Torrington. Torrington will be the second lower seed to win in this tournament. And a couple substitutions. Khalil Gaskins and Brandon Espinal come into the game. Espinal, this is his first appearance Gaskins his second.
Zach Mancini in the line.
Don Jarrett is on the far corner of the other side of the court. Flowers has exit. The first free throw is good from Zach Mancini. $29 points right now for Zach Mancini. Make it 30. 30 points for Zach Mancini, as they are now 13 points away. Ball is stolen by Connor Finn with 10 seconds left. Zach Mancini will just hold on to it. No foul called, and that's going to do it. Torrington has beaten the number 3 seed Kennedy Eagles with a final score of 77-68. Well, the game's not over yet. We still have 2.5 seconds. So Don Jarrett will put up a jumper at the buzzer. It's no good. So now it is official. Now it's over. 77-68 is the final. So how the tournament bracket is now, on Monday, it will be the Crosby Bulldogs against the Wilby Wildcats, and then the Sacred Heart Hearts going against the Torrington Red Raiders. So again, we thank you for watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on channel 16 and 96. And also, if you've been watching on our YouTube channel, if you haven't been on our YouTube channel yet, search for Waterbury High School Sports. Again, my name is Michael Valenti. Thank you for watching. So long from Wilby High School. 30 for Zach Mancini.
This has been a presentation of Natatuck Productions and Waterbury High School Sports.